It's painful, isn't it? Looking in the mirror and feeling like beauty is slipping away. Wrinkles, sagging skin, the sparkle in your eyes dimming. It feels like time is stealing everything you once loved about yourself. But the real danger isn't just what you see, it's how the world starts treating you differently. You feel invisible, overlooked, dismissed, like you don't matter anymore. That silent ache grows heavier every day, and it's hard not to wonder if this is just how it's going to be now. But you need to hear this. Real beauty doesn't vanish with age. It gets stronger. Even if the world's shallow gaze doesn't always see it, true beauty lives in your voice, your energy, your quiet confidence. It's not about a wrinkle-free face. It's about the deep, lasting impression you leave without even realizing it. In this video, I'm going to show you the 7 clear signs you are still a beautiful woman. Signs that don't lie even when your own mirror tries to. Stay with me, because once you recognize these signs, you'll never see yourself the same way again. Especially number 5, it's something most women miss, and it changes everything. Let's get started. Number 1, you carry yourself with confidence, even when you're in sweatpants. Let's talk about confidence, not the loud, showy kind, but the quiet strength that speaks before you even say a word. So, you know the type. Meet Carol. She's 74, a retired school teacher from Ohio. Most mornings, she walks into her neighborhood diner wearing sneakers, a cozy fleece, and sometimes even those comfy old sweatpants we all love. Nothing flashy, but still, people notice her. Heads turn. The waitress smiles wider. Why? Because Carol walks in like she belongs there, like she belongs anywhere. There's something magnetic about the way she carries herself. It's not about expensive clothes or perfect hair. It's the way she stands tall, makes eye contact, and smiles like she knows exactly who she is. That calm presence, it's more powerful than any accessory. And that's the thing. Confidence isn't about what's on the outside. People are drawn to how you show up, not just how you dress. You can wear whatever you want, even sweatpants, and still light up a room if you walk in with purpose and kindness. Now, here's something simple you can do at home to build that kind of presence. It's called a power posture, and there's real science behind it. A Harvard study led by Amy Cuddy found that just 2 minutes of standing tall, shoulders back, feet grounded, deep breath in, can actually boost your confidence. Try it tomorrow morning. Before you even pick out your clothes, just stand up straight, look forward, and breathe. It's not about pretending to be someone else. It's about reminding yourself that who you are is already enough. Because whether you're dressed up for a big day or just running errands in your most comfortable outfit, your confidence is what people feel first. It's in the way you hold yourself, the way you connect, the quiet message you send when you say, without saying a word, I know my worth. I've lived through enough to stand tall, exactly as I am. And just like Carol, you don't need anything extra to be magnetic. You already are. Number 2, people compliment your energy, not just your looks. Have you ever noticed that some people just light up a room when they walk in? It's not about their outfit or their hairstyle. It's something deeper. That spark, that glow, it's energy. And as we age, that kind of radiance becomes even more powerful. Take Joyce, for example. She's 71, and everywhere she goes, people say, you have such a glow about you. But here's the thing, it's not because of highlighters or fancy beauty creams. It's her vibrance, her joy, her presence. She laughs easily, she listens deeply, and people feel good just being around her. Now her friend Ellen, she's lovely too. Always polished, never a hair out of place. But she's so focused on covering up wrinkles and chasing youth that she sometimes forgets to just live. And honestly, she rarely hears those same compliments. Here's what the science says. A 2021 study published in Psychology and Aging found that for people over 65, warmth and energy were rated more attractive than physical features like smooth skin or perfect posture. That means the real beauty isn't just on the surface, it's in how we make others feel. Your positive energy can actually boost serotonin in the people around you. That's right, your smile, your laughter, your kindness. They're like sunshine for someone else's nervous system. How cool is that? So how do you keep that energy flowing? It doesn't have to be a big change. Just add one thing to your day that brings you genuine joy. Maybe it's singing while you cook, or dancing barefoot in your kitchen. Maybe it's planting a few flowers, or calling someone who always makes you laugh. That joy becomes your glow. And trust me, it shows. And hey, if you've ever been told you have a great vibe or a light about you, drop a comment below with number 2. We'd love to hear your story because that energy you share, it matters more than you know. Number 3, you know what looks good on you, and you rock it. One of the best things about getting older is finally knowing what works for you and not caring what anyone else thinks. You have your own style, and when you walk into a room, people notice, not because you're trying too hard, but because you're simply being you. Take Denise from Georgia. She's 75 and wears bright scarves and bold red lipstick, not to cover up, not to follow some trend, but to shine. That's her thing. She's not worried about what's in this season. She already found what lights her up. That's real style. When you're over 70, dressing up isn't about fitting in anymore. It's about expressing who you are. It's about comfort, confidence, and joy. Clothes are not just fabric, they're your message to the world. When you wear something that fits well and makes you feel good, it shows. And here's what research backs up. Color psychology tells us that certain colors, like red, turquoise, or rich jewel tones, can actually brighten your skin tone and make your eyes sparkle. These shades don't just add beauty, they add energy. Also, wearing clothes that fit just right, not too tight, not too baggy, can make you look more confident and even more charismatic. It is not about this shit, it is about shape, texture, movement, how it feels when you walk, how it falls when you sit. So here's a fun, simple idea you can try. Have a color refresh day. Go to your closet and pull out that one piece, the one everyone always compliments, the blouse with the bold print, the scarf that makes your eyes pop, that dress that hugs you just right. Wear it, see how you feel in it, notice how people respond. That moment of standing a little taller, smiling a bit more, that is style. And you already have it. This phase of life is not about blending in. It's your chance to stand out, to wear what brings you joy, to choose confidence over trends. So go ahead, rock that look you love, not because someone told you to, but because it feels like you. Number 4, you smile. And it's genuine. Nancy and her twin sister have always looked alike. Same eyes, same nose, same voice. But now, at 72, people hardly believe they are twins. Why? Because Nancy walks into a room with this warm, easy smile that draws people in. Her sister, on the other hand, often seems weighed down by stress. One of them gets told she's beautiful almost every week. And it's not because of makeup or good lighting, it's Nancy. That smile makes all the difference. There is actually real science behind this. When you smile, especially a real from the heart smile, your body releases endorphins. Those are the feel-good chemicals that help you relax, lift your mood, and even reduce pain. And on top of that, smiling is something everyone responds to, no matter where you're from or how old you are. It's a universal signal of warmth and connection. In fact, a study published in 2020 by Frontiers in Psychology showed that older adults who smile more often are seen as not just more attractive, but also healthier. That's right, just smiling can change how others see you. It lights up your face, softens your features, and makes you look more approachable. People want to be around someone who radiates that kind of energy. But here's the best part. You do not have to wait for something to make you smile. You can actually train your brain to smile more naturally and feel better doing it. Just 1 minute a day. Try standing in front of a mirror and smiling at yourself. Not a fake grin, not forced, just a soft, kind smile. Look yourself in the eyes and think of something that makes you feel grateful. Do that for 60 seconds. It may feel silly at first, but keep at it. Over time, your brain starts to associate your reflection with those positive feelings. Your self-esteem rises and that smile starts showing up more often without even thinking about it. You do not need a full makeover to glow. Sometimes the most powerful change comes from something as simple and free as your own smile. When it's real, people feel it, and they remember you for it. Number 5, you're comfortable in your own skin. You might think that looking good means covering up wrinkles, hiding gray hair, or dressing younger than your age. But here's the surprise. True beauty is not about hiding age. It's about owning it. Let me tell you about Patricia. She's 78 now, with soft silver hair and deep smile lines that tell her life story. But get this, she started modeling at 70. Not because she looked like she was 40, but because when she walked into a room, people remembered her. Her confidence made her unforgettable. She didn't try to look younger. She looked like herself, and that was more powerful than any anti-aging cream out there. The truth is, people are drawn to authenticity. We all crave something real in a world that's always filtering and editing. When you accept how you look, and I mean truly accept it, others start to admire you for that. Because it's rare, it's bold, and honestly, it's beautiful. So here's something you can try right now. Once a week, take a quiet moment and write down 3 things you love about how you look. Maybe it's your eyes. Maybe it's the way your smile shows up in photos. Maybe it's the way your hands remind you of your mother's. It does not have to be big or dramatic. Just real, just true. The more you do this, the more natural it'll feel to stand tall in your own skin, to stop apologizing for your age, and to start realizing you are more than enough, just as you are. If you've ever had someone say, "I love how real you are," hit that like button. Seriously, you earned it. Number 6, strangers trust you quickly. Yes, that's a sign. Have you ever been out doing something simple like picking out apples at the grocery store and suddenly a stranger just starts chatting with you like you've known each other for years? That's exactly what happens to Susan, who's 76. She walks into the store, heads for the produce section, and before she knows it, someone is opening up to her about their day. Not because she said anything first, but just because of the way she is. Warm, calm, and inviting. There's actually a reason this happens more often as we age. Over time, our facial features naturally soften. Smile lines, gentle eyes, a kind expression. They all send signals to others without us even realizing it. According to a 2023 article in Scientific American, people tend to see older women especially as more trustworthy and graceful. And those 2 things, they're powerful. They're also strongly tied to how we experience beauty, not the flashy kind, but the kind that makes you feel safe and seen. That kind of beauty is felt more than it's noticed, and it's something that shows up in small moments, like how you listen, how you smile, or the way you make space for someone else's words. When strangers strike up conversations with you, it's not random. It's a sign. It means you've become someone others naturally feel comfortable around. That's no small thing, it's actually a gift. If you want to lean into that even more, here's something simple you can do. Practice steady eye contact and give a little nod while someone's talking. It sounds tiny, but it does something big. It shows that you're present, that you're listening, and that you care. People can feel that, even without words. It builds instant trust. And in a world that often feels rushed and distracted, being that calm presence is something people are drawn to. So the next time a stranger opens up to you in the checkout line or shares a little too much about their dog in the park, take it as a compliment. You've become the kind of person the world needs more of. Someone who feels like safety, like home, like grace. Number 7, people remember you long after you've left. Eleanor is 79. She's not the kind of person who turns heads in a crowd. She wears simple sweaters, comfortable shoes, nothing flashy. But walk with her through the neighborhood and you'll notice something. Everyone remembers her. They smile when they see her. They lean in when she talks. They say things like, "You told me the funniest story last time," or "I always feel better after talking to you." See, physical beauty might fade. That's just part of life. But there's another kind of beauty that only grows stronger with time. It's the kind that lives in how people feel around you, the comfort you give, the warmth you share. That's what sticks in people's minds and hearts. That's what makes you truly memorable. Think about the people in your own life who you remember fondly. It's not just because they looked a certain way, it's how they made you feel. Maybe they really listened. Maybe they made you laugh when you needed it most. Maybe they remembered something small about you that no one else did. And here's something interesting. Being memorable is not some mysterious gift. It's actually something you can do, starting today. One of the simplest habits: use people's names when you talk to them. Sounds basic, right? But it's powerful. When you say someone's name, it tells them, I see you, you matter. It builds a small bridge between you and them. And those little bridges add up. Another clue that you're leaving a lasting impression. People light up when they see you again. They remember something you said weeks or even months ago. That means you've left more than words behind. You've left a feeling. So even if you're not the loudest person in the room, even if you've never been a spotlight kind of person, you can still be the one people remember. Because how you make people feel, that's what lasts. That's the kind of beauty that never fades. So let's take a moment and look back at the 7 signs we talked about today. That confident presence you carry when you walk into a room, the radiant energy that shines from your eyes and lifts everyone around you, your unique personal style, the way you choose what feels like you, not what's trending, that genuine smile that lights up your whole face, because it's real and it comes from the heart, the quiet power of self-acceptance, not needing to prove anything, just being comfortable in your own skin. That trusted face people turn to, that says wisdom, kindness, and lived experience without saying a word. And finally, the lasting impression you leave behind long after the conversation's over. These are not things that fade with age. They grow stronger. They become your signature. They are your beauty. Because beauty in your 70s and beyond isn't about trying to look younger. It's about fully stepping into who you are, being seen, being real, and knowing that you, just as you are right now, are unforgettable. You're still a knockout, not in spite of your years, but because of them. So tell me in the comments, what number do you see in yourself the most? 1 to 7, I want to know. Was there one that really surprised you? And hey, if this message lifted your spirits even a little, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the bell so you never miss a moment of this goodness. And share this with a friend who maybe forgot for a second how beautiful she really is. We all need a little reminder sometimes.